Increasing LTV or lifetime value of your customers. This is probably one of the most underrated videos of the profit system because most people want to get more leads, they want to get more clients, which obviously is something you should do. But what can make you a lot way more money than your competition is making more from one customer, right? And that's what essentially lifetime value is. Some people call it lifetime gross profit, which essentially means how much gross profit do you make from one client in the history of your business on average, right? And if you make more money per client, then you can outspend your competition and you can win. And we'll discuss that today, and I'll share with you every single strategy that we have used that helped us to increase our LTV not 2, 3, 4 times, but sometimes 20, 30, 40, 50 times. So if that's something interesting for you, then keep watching. Now, let's start with that definition. So again, how we can grow a business by only doing 2 things. We can either get more clients or we can make them worth more. And that's what LTV is. We are going to make each client worth more, and I'm going to share with you some of the specific strategies that worked well for us and for our clients, why LTV is important and how can you increase that. Now, if you have higher LTV, you can outspend everyone, which is a flywheel. So I'll give an example. So let's say your competition is selling something for $200 a month, and they have 50% churn, which means 50% of the clients leave after 2 months, right? Or every month, 50% of people leave, which means in 2 months, you will have no customers. Now, that means that on average, the person will make 200, like if someone's paying $100 a month and they have 50% churn, in 2 months, they will make 0. So per person, they will make 2 times because it's a 50% churn times $100. So the LTV will be $200, right? Now, if you have the same offer and you are also charging, let's say, $100 and your clients stay on average 6 months, then you will make $600 from that client, right? So your LTV will be $600, and let's say your competition's LTV is $200. Now, that means that now you have $400 more extra dollars to spend to beat your competition. So if they are making content, they are hiring people to help them with content and team, you can pay more to your team and hire even better people, and obviously your content will be better. If they're running ads, you can outbid them. You can, if they can't afford to spend $200 to get a client because they'll break even, you can afford to spend $200 and you'll have still $400 left. It's such. So get the point. So the higher LTV you have, you can actually buy customers. You can just outspend your competition and use capital as a competitive advantage. And then what happens is you get more clients because of that, and if your LTV keeps increasing, then you can repeat the process again, and it becomes a flywheel, okay? Now, if you can get more clients and achieve your goal, do that first. If you are watching this and there's no problem with your LTV, if everything is going great, then don't fix it, right? Like, I'm gonna share with you some of the things like increasing price, charging more, and why it's a game changer and how we have done that. But if nothing is broken there, again, don't focus, right? This module then might not be your constraint. We talked about the profit system. Whatever your constraint is, if it's getting more leads, it's the personal branding module, conversion module, offer module. You need to master those first. But if you want to, again, with your LTV and it's truly the priority for you, then you can implement this. If not, then keep watching. You'll learn about this because, again, this is super important concept to know in your business. But I just want to make sure that if you can just get more clients and get to your goal, maybe you should just do that and not obsess about increasing the LTV as much if everything is going well in your business. Now, this said, let's dive into how can you do that. And the first way that you can increase your LTV is by charging more. Charge more, charge more, charge more. That's like a mantra because this is probably the #1 thing that helped our clients to make more money. Examples are Alexa, Michaela, Joseph, Noah, Samuel, me, right? And many other people. And I'll start with my story. So about a year ago, it was more probably like closer to 1.5 years ago, we had an offer. One of our offers was that we were charging $99 a month, right? Now, our churn was pretty low. So our churn, I think at the time was about 5%, which means that on average, someone would potentially stay for 20 months, which we didn't end up running that for 20 months, that offer. But if that was true, then 20 times 99, if we stick to it, then our LTV on average, right, the average would have been $2,000. So on a lifetime from one customer, we would have made $2,000. Now, what we did, which was a better choice in 2025 and now in 2026, and we are planning to do more and more into the future, is we significantly increased our prices. And now we have many clients, LTV of which is 30 to 50,000, right? We have even higher than that, but like our best clients, the average is anywhere from 30 to 50, right? So Now, let's take the middle. Let's take the 40K example, which with many of our clients, we have that, right? If we divide the 40K by 2K, we are on some of our clients making 20 times more money. Think about it. Now you can think, Howard, you are probably doing something more, right? No, we are not. I'll tell you something that might blow your mind. We are actually doing less. Then you can say, Howard, okay, but are you getting worse results for them then? The answer is no. What if I tell you that they are getting better results? So people are getting better results, it takes us less time, and we make 20 times more money from each customer. Now, where this gets interesting is this, and I'll explain how we did this and why is it powerful and how can you know if you should do this or not. But the reason that increasing your LTV is important, and one of the best ways to do that is by increasing your price. Like we increased our price a lot, hundreds of times, right? And there's of course some things that we did to be able to do it that I will share with you. But let's talk about why this gets so interesting when you do this. If your LTV increases to, let's say, by 20 times, right? If you want to make, let's say, $1 million a year of net profit, okay? So let's say you are gonna run on 50% net margins, so you need to make $2 million cash collected, $2 million revenue in a year, okay? Now, if your LTV of your client is 20,000, that means that you only need, obviously, right? You only need 100 clients at 20K LTV. And you will make 2 million, right? Now, can you guess how many clients you need if your LTV was only 2,000? You would need 2,000. No, let me do the math. You would need 2,000, which is crazy. Like I didn't. So you would need 2,000 clients. No, I think there's something is off. You will need, let me see. You will need 1,000 clients at 2K LTV. Sorry. You will need 1,000 clients instead of 100 clients, right? Oh yeah, because I made them, so 40K LTV 20. Oh, okay, no. To make 2 million a year, this was the mistake. To make $2 million a year, I divided by 20. This is how many times more you charge. I should have counted it by 40K. So let's say your LTV is 40K, so it's 20 times more than the 2K. Then to make $2 million a year, if each person's LTV is 40K, you need 50 clients. I hope this is making sense. Like we want to make, let's say, $1 million a year net profit. Let's say you're going to run on 50% net margins for this example. You need $2 million a year, right? Just for the example. So to make $2 million a year, if your LTV is 40K, let's say, which is high and for some niches it's pretty tough to do. So this is just numbers. But let's say you need only 50 clients, okay? 2 million divided by 40,000. That's how we know, okay? If from every client we make 40,000, if we get 50 clients, we'll make 2 million, okay? So let's say we need 50 clients. Now, if I charge 2,000, right? If we charge 2,000, if the LTV is 2,000, then we need to make the same 1 million, we need 1,000 clients, which is 20 times more. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Is it easier to close 1,000 clients or 50 clients? Obviously 15 clients. Now again, of course, these type of clients might be harder to attract, but it might be only 2 times harder to attract these people, but you make 20 times more. Or you need to make, get balloons, or you need to make 20 times more, get 20 times more clients. So it's still 10 times easier. I hope this is making sense. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.